Well, hello, folks, and welcome to the March-April issue of InterpNEWS. We haven't met formally, but my name's John Vavorka, and I'm the InterpNEWS publisher and editor. We've been doing InterpNEWS for 7 years now, and it's really kind of caught on. As you might know, we reach 300,000 plus people, agencies, and organizations in more than 60 countries. And so I thought it's about time we got into technology a little bit and do a kind of a video, hello, how you doing? And tell you a little bit about each issue. So for this issue, for March, April, first thing is the cover with Stagecoach Mary. I always try to find interesting covers and stories for InterpNEWS. I came across this one and read about Stagecoach Mary, quite a remarkable woman back in her time, and I thought it would be interesting to share that with you. So that's a little bit about how we find covers. Our cover for the next issue, which would be our May June issue, has amber on the cover. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. The first page has a short blurb by me about jobs. One of the things I've found over the years is that interpretive positions keep tending to get eliminated or not filled at all. And the reason is, in many cases, interpreters, we can name all kinds of things, birds, butterflies, as you can see from my collections back here, historical artifacts, all kinds of things, but we're not very good at proving our value in a cost per contact, cost benefit, business-like manner. Do you realize that for every $5 that an agency spends on interpretation and an interpreter, they get about $15 to $20 of benefits? We're not very good at tracking that, but it's true. When you look at the salary for an interpreter, people bring in everything from public relations work, they bring in sponsorships, they bring in grants, they generate income for fees. So really, for every $5 that you pay an interpreter, you're getting about $15 in return for your investment. So to help interpreters understand their own value, we created a course through the Heritage Interpretation Training Center on how to essentially prove your value and your worth to your agency. So there's a blurb about that. I also want to call your attention to our regional editors. We have about 14 right now, and we're always looking for more regional editors. There's no money, but plenty of glory. The job of a regional editor is to either create, find, or encourage other people to create an article to submit to InterpNEWS for us to publish. The mission of InterpNEWS that I created was very simple: to gather in some of the best, most creative, most interesting stories, articles, new technology about interpretation, and pass it on. That's why InterpNEWS is free. It's free. InterpNEWS reaches over 300,000 people in 60 countries, and the reason it grows so fast is, one, that it is free, because in a lot of countries people simply can't pay for subscriptions. And in some of the countries we go to, the interpretive profession was never even heard of. They don't know anything about interpretation. So it's our way of helping to foster and help the profession grow. So if you think you'd like to be a regional editor and be part of the InterpNEWS team, send me an email, and we'll chat about it, and be happy to have you be part of our team. Let's see what else. Call for articles. With the March-April issue being done and on its way, and probably in your hands right now if you're watching this video, I'm calling for papers for the May-June issue. The May-June issue has a slight edge on geology. Last year I had a chance to do some work for the Lithuania University, doing a training course for tour guides. And they were kind enough to show me around, and one of the places we went to was the Amber Museum. And it was really impressive. And the interpretation was terrible, but the amber was wonderful. So I thought I'd do a short blurb about my experience at the Amber Museum. Uh, Towards the back, I think it's around page 70, uh, starting in March, we're going to be offering live webinars with me teaching. The first webinars will be on interpretive writing. So it'll be on how to provoke, relate, reveal, have a theme, have a powerful message, and how to create really wonderful, engaging interpretive writing. So go back to the back of the issue, and you'll see a full page notice. And the first webinar, if you want to give it a try, is free. And then if you want to stay for the whole course, get a certificate of completion and CEU credits, then there's a place where you can do that. And then finally, check out the InterpNEWS Marketplace. We have some wonderful advertisers that have their ads with us. And if you'd like to advertise with us, if you're a business or a consultant and you'd like to advertise with us, there's information on how you can figure out how to do that. Our advertising costs are exactly the same as Legacy for NAI members and companies that advertise in Legacy. The only difference is Legacy only reaches essentially about 5,000 people, and we reach 95,000 more people around the world. So if you'd like to advertise your services and have more than a handful of people see what you have to offer, check us out. So that's what we have going in this issue. We have 70 pages, almost 20 articles on really cool, innovative things. And right now I'm getting ready to do the May-June issue, which will have a deadline if you'd like to submit an article for that of the 15th of March. So at any time you can email me, you can Skype me, and check us out on Twitter. I just started a Twitter account to keep folks posted on what we're doing. Courses, workshops, new publications. So check us out on Twitter. So that's about it for this issue. I'm going to go back to looking over our new book on Advanced Interpretive Planning, which is also a new course that we're offering through the Heritage Interpretation Training Center. So other than that, stay in touch. I hope you enjoy this issue of InterpNEWS, and I look forward to chatting with you when we're ready to do the May-June issue. So enjoy the read. I hope you find it interesting and fun, and I'll look forward to hearing from you and chatting with you down the road. Looking forward to spring. Have a good one. Bye-bye.